Hi everybody, this is Paul Gray saying thank you for joining me today for Grace with Paul Gray. I'm out at a spot in the country where my grandson and I like to explore from time to time. I used to come here 45 years ago with a friend of mine who and his wife and kids who owned this house, and it was a beautiful, beautiful house. My friend was a professional football player, was making a lot of money, and this was a farm on several acres that had just a beautiful house on it, which all that's left now is a part of a chimney where there was a fireplace. The inside of the house, as you can see, it's all burnt out. Here's the remains of the house, what's left. It's been abandoned for many years. It was burned down after it was abandoned. Someone from out of town bought this and then still owns it, still pays the taxes on it, but just has let it decay. Here's a swimming pool that was right by the house. Here's the garage. I mean, you can see the, well, you can see what it's like. There were several outbuildings here that my friend and his family used for all sorts of different things. Or, you know, they had horses here and other animals, lots of kind of stuff. And now it's just, what was once great is just devastation. Just a pile of rubbish, really. So what's my point? What am I thinking about today when I'm talking to you about grace? To me, many of us see ourselves as this burned out, abandoned junk heap that has no value, and no matter how much or how hard we tried, there's nothing we could do to clean it up and make it habitable, make it nice, make it worth anything. It's just an abandoned place that once had some value and some significance, but now is broken beyond repair. That's what our five senses would tell us. That's what our eyes and our ears and our smell and touch and taste would tell us. The place is worthless. It's abandoned. It has no value. That's what Jesus came to show us is not true about us, because everybody, until the time Jesus came, and unfortunately many people still, see themselves this way. Religion has taught us that we're no good, we're utterly depraved, that we're so bad God can't even stand to look at us, that we're horribly broken, that the only possible way anything good could happen would be that if God just covered us all completely over, like with Jesus' blood, and then he couldn't stand to see the real us that's underneath that blood, but he could tolerate us because he could see Jesus' blood instead. Jesus came to show us, hey, that's not true at all. That's not who you are, not at all. That you're believing lies. You're looking at something that's not true. You're not broken. You're not unfixable. You're not destitute. You're not abandoned. You're not unlovable. You're not ugly. You're not like this at all. You are wonderful, dearly beloved, completely forgiven of all sins. You are totally right with God. You are without fault. You're redeemed. You're a new creation. There's nothing at all wrong with you or bad with you in God's sight. At Easter, as we think about the resurrection, which is also springtime when the flowers are blooming, everything's turning green and yellow and the birds are singing and all of that, God reminds us, and we remember Jesus, who showed us we're not like what we thought we were at all. And that person doesn't even exist. Who we are, the real us, is who Jesus came to reveal. And he's in the process of revealing that today and every day. That, my friends, is good news. Love you all. See you next time.